Many of our clients struggle with lifelong feelings of never feeling like they're good enough, even when they appear to be pretty accomplished. It can undermine positive experiences and affect their relationships, their work, and the way that they approach the world. But where does this sense of never being good enough come from? Here's how some of the leading experts in our field help their clients work through this problem. We're going to show you 7 perspectives on working with clients who feel like they're never good enough. I think you're going to find this useful.
You know, I used to specialize in working with people who did eating disorders and who experienced eating disorders, anorexia and bulimia, mostly bulimia. And they would come in with this universal sense of evaluation of themselves. I'm good because I weigh this weight. I'm bad because I weigh this weight. I'm good because I ate in a healthy way this week. I'm bad because I didn't eat this way. So the first distinction I make is between what you are, who you are, and what you do. And that, I think, goes a long way towards it because people get it confused. They just get the being and doing confused.
Generally, my clients have shame. And they have shame and feelings that they're, not lovable, feelings that they're stupid, feelings that they're this, that, or the other, all the feelings which have nothing to do with reality. So generally, the first thing I do with people is ask them, what's their evidence that it's true? And then in general, they'll then say that the evidence is that they feel that way. So I have to spend a fair amount of time on people that feelings are not reality. They're not facts, that you have to go from, you have to give up feelings and go to facts.
It is also helpful for people to realize that it's impersonal. It's not their fault. They were an innocent child, and it was just maybe a mismatch. It was unfortunate. Maybe there were people who didn't rise to the occasion as much as they should have as adults who have responsibilities that children do not have. And yet there can be an understanding of all that in a way that is less self-critical and blaming, which of course feeds into being not good enough.
From family members and sometimes society gives messages of less value and less worth. So negative stereotypes about different racial ethnic groups, about people with different sexual orientations. So I think there's, those layers of social comparison, what we may internalize from family, but also what we may internalize from the world around us through negative stereotypes, that all of that contributes. So helping clients kind of tease that out, where does this come from?
In my work, the important thing is that we find out how these negative beliefs are held in the body. Because if that doesn't change, the belief is never going to truly soften. Some people would raise their shoulders. Some people collapse under that belief, I'm never good enough. Their whole body just collapses and they feel like crap. They have to find a different way of living in the body. So that's critical because the body will bring back those implicit memories over and over and over again, and explicit ones too. And there's research to show that.
We work with never good enough from an attachment frame. We work with the fact that we're human beings. We never outgrow the need for validation and to be seen and accepted in our vulnerable places, in all our places, by someone we love. And if we don't have that, we've only got so many other ways to cope.
The first thing I do is just look at them with a lot of love. I mean, love is really half the work we do, It's just to see somebody and see their beauty and their spirit and say, yeah, that's true. We all have those things, normalize it in some way, but that's not who you are. You say you can't paint or you say you can't, love or whatever. That's a nice story. But you were born with a human spirit, and anything is possible. And I'm willing to bet that anything is possible.